Hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and this is Glenn. 3 good things to look forward to this week. Number 1,
go on a mystery tour.
We did. Number 2, we saw the red arrows.
Number 3, I had the pleasure of meeting Nick and going to his garage and using his facilities.
Let us show you how the week
unfolded.
Good morning and welcome to Saturday. We're going for a day trip out and guess what? It's one of my surprise day trips out. Meaning I don't tell Glenn where we're going. I do this for a couple of reasons. Number 1, I feel that it keeps things fresh and exciting. Number 2, if I tell Glenn where we're going, he'll go, oh, I don't want to go there. So, surprise day out it is. And I can't tell you because obviously Mr. Warner's here. So you're going to have to come along and find out where we're going as well. I've already told him we're going by train. He won't guess. He won't guess. And neither will you. So come on, let's go. Do you like a surprise day out? No, I would love a surprise day out. I would love it if someone says we're going out. I'm not telling you where we're going. I've arranged it all. We're going. For me, that would say, number 1, adventure. Number 2, it would say that person cares about me because they've organised a day out for me. That's what I would think. So our first stop today is Paynton train station. We've just paid for the parking. Let's go to the train station. So we got 2 Day Ranger tickets, £16 each. That was a busy train. There's a lot of people going the same way as us. Oh my goodness, look at this. So I've been mumbled, signs everywhere. Teignmouth Air Show, that's where we're off to. So we've had something to eat, we've watched the red arrows, they were very good. I've been watching the dogs play in the sea. I love watching dogs who just love being on the beach. They get so much joy from the sea. There's a black lab down there that has just been jumping the waves and all sorts. This is called French Street. It was burnt by the French in 1690. On the 26th day of July 1690, by 4 o'clock in the morning, you poor petitioners were invaded by the French to the number of 1,000 or thereabouts, who in the space of 3 hours burnt down to the ground the dwelling houses of 240 persons. We watched the red arrows, we watched the dogs playing on the beach for a while. There's more going on all afternoon, but we're heading back now. A couple of reasons. Number 1, my knee. It only has so long before I'm like no longer able to walk, so we're heading back before we reach that point. And I've got some editing to do. It was a very cool little trip out, I think, and I love getting the Devon Day Rangers. I mean, we could travel on the train across Devon for the rest of the day, but we're not. We're going to head back to Paynton. Oh my goodness. So on this carriage on the way back we've had a hen party, they were just fun and rowdy, and then a group of lads who then started fighting. It was all go. There I am trying to convince Mr. Warner that we should do more train travel. No. I wasn't expecting a fight on a train at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Having a quick mooch around the charity shops in Paynton. We've made it!
The safety of a car.
Mr. Warren, do you feel it's been an adventure?
Yep, it's had a bit of everything. Well, it was nice when we first got the train, we were the only people on it. It got really busy. We had a bit of breakfast, we had a bit of...
Saw the red arrows.
Saw the red arrows, and then on the way back obviously a bit of fighting. Hen do, all go off at Torquay, thank God. Outside of the caravan, it's got really dirty, dusty, cobwebby, the windows need cleaning, so I'm going to go out, start this side, work my way round. just giving all the windows a clean, all a little bit cleaner than they were. Gave the caravan a bit of a wipe down where it had any seagull poo.
Mr. Warner has been busy. He's washed the windows, he's given the garden furniture a clean, he's done the washing, and now we're sitting down to watch the football. Football half time. We're doing alright. I can't mention these sachets of rice in Sainsbury's, 45p. Yeah, on offer. I grabbed a few, and you know what I do with them? Jazz them up. In here, a bit of onion, garlic, cumin. I had some asparagus in the fridge, so chop that up, threw that in, and then grated 2 carrots. And all of a sudden, that 45p thing of rice has grown to a massive pan of deliciousness. There you go, Mr. Warner.
Big lump of chicken, that.
That is, isn't it? Enjoy. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. It's a beautiful day. Well, I mean, half an hour ago it was dark cloud and rainy, but now, this moment, blue sky and a bit of sunshine. What are we doing today? Well, we're heading to Torquay. I still can't walk very far because of my knee, so I said to Glenn, what I'd like to do is just plot up somewhere by the sea, in a coffee shop or on a bench. I've got my book. It seems like a good compromise rather than just staying in and reading my book. Let's get out. That blue sky was a bit short-lived, Mr. Warner. This does look like it's over Torquay as well. Big rain now. So it is still raining, but you can see the blue sky. This is gonna pass. Big rain, big rain. We haven't got coats with us, no. We left, it was blue sky and sunny when we left. So no coats. I don't think I've got the umbrella in the car either. And also I can't rush. So we're just sitting it out here. That's the way to travel in the rain. Glenn's just having a look for umbrellas. Oh, he's got one. Excellent. He's just said there's 2 life jackets in the boot. Not useful. Well, the sun came out in the end. We sat and had a drink and something to eat in the sunshine. We're now making our way back to the car. Stocked up on some stuff for dinner tonight as well. We're just sitting here for a moment, taking in the views. Mr. Warren's gone to buy an ice cream. I'm not having one. He's going to have to be quick because there's more black skies coming. What you gone for there, Mr. Warner?
Cherries and clotted cream.
Cherry and clotted cream.
Nice.
So we've been in most of the afternoon. Do you know what we've been doing? Sorting. Least favourite job, sorting stuff out. The thing is, with being down here for a long period of time, cupboards tend to fill up. The detritus of life seems to just gather.
Also a lot of stuff from the boat.
Oh yeah, we did bring a lot of stuff from the boat down, and yeah, a lot of stuff. I've been through my craft stuff, I've condensed it. I haven't got rid of anything, just condensed it from about 6 boxes into 2 boxes. Glenn's been checking wires and chargers and things like that. Bagged up a load of stuff to drop off at the charity clothes bank. Yeah, we've been doing, it's been dull, so I haven't videoed any of it. But now I've like, enough of that, Glenn. Enough of that. Let's make something delicious. We have some of that chicken left that we had for last night's dinner. I'm gonna create something wonderful. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be yet. We'll just see how it turns out. I tell you what I haven't managed to throw out though. I'm holding on to them. I'm starting a new collection down here at the caravan. Empty jars. And I'll tell you why I'm keeping them. I mean, not just because they're supremely useful. There's a zero waste shop opening in Brixham and I'm saving them for the event. Right, I've got some wraps that need using. Picked up a tin of black beans and some sweet corn today in the shop. We got some leftover chicken. Gonna mix it all together, throw it in there, chuck it in the air fryer. Oh, I think that's gonna be delicious. I just hope these are a taste sensation. The proof will be in the eating. Here we go, Mr. Warner. I hope. Oh, it's weighty. It's weighty. Good morning and welcome to Monday. We are both feeling a bit low energy this morning. Both of us have got to work today and both of us have got up and we're like, that's not like me. Usually I'm full of it when I get up. Rainy, miserable, looks like October outside. It's like summer's gone, disappeared. To try and cheer us on this miserable morning, we've been listening to songs so far. What did you share?
First one?
Yeah.
Grey Day by Madness.
Grey Day by Madness. I then shared Rainy Day and Mondays by the Carpenters. Glenn then said, let's switch it up a bit. And he then shared Tomorrow by Annie. Hello, good afternoon. Well, it's late. It is very late. I was supposed to finish work at 2:30 today. Didn't though. Carried on working till 4 because something came in that needed my attention. So I'm tired. I feel tired today, which I don't like. But I'm glad I got that work done. It is still pouring with rain out. I have had nothing to eat today and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I need to make some lunch, but also while I'm making lunch I need to think about what we're having for dinner as well, because that's not going to be far away either. So I'm going to crack on and have a rummage around in the cupboards and the fridge and see what we got. Dinner tonight. Oh, I'm mixing it up. I'm using up some bits. I've got this harissa paste. I've had it in the fridge a while. Needs using. I've got some wraps. They need using. And I've got a little bit of lamb mince from the meatballs I made the other day. So I've made some lamb flatbreads. They're either going to be a taste sensation or not good. 6 o'clock, Mr. Warner will be on his way home in a minute. It is absolutely pouring outside. Pouring. Mr. Warner has just come in. He is absolutely, you're soggy.
That happened to me at 9 o'clock this morning.
Oh, you've been wet all day. Well, Mr. Warner, dinner is interesting. So, dinner, surprisingly good. I didn't know how that was going to turn out, but it turned out very nice indeed. So, yeah, big tick. Might even make that again. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. Well, the good news is it is raining less than yesterday. Oh, it poured yesterday. There was rain running down this hill like a river yesterday. Today it's just misty and a little bit of rain in the air. Nothing too major. I only look at it from the window, Mr. Warner. You got to be out there, innit? So it does feel like late autumn. I've got my winter clothes on and it's July. It's craziness. I am working, but only for 4 hours this morning, so I'll be done by midday. Mr. Warner is just making his packed lunch there. He is working all day today. Good news today, hit my 2 stone mark. Yes, lost 2 stone. I feel good about that. Man, it's slow going. I mean, it's as slow as you can get. It really is. But yeah, people say slow and steady wins the race. Anyway, talking of weight loss, doctor's ringing me today for a blood pressure check. I'm determined not to take any more medication. I'm like, stop. Let's stop with what we've got. I'll see what she says and I'll let you know. So I'm talking of that, I better do my blood pressure. So I've got a up-to-date statistic to give her.
So today's job's pumping out water from boats that took on loads of rainwater yesterday. Got a little pump down there. There's about 15 to do.
You know what I said about it not raining? Well, that didn't last long. It was miserable. It was pouring with rain. It was like a thick mist. It stopped raining now though, so I'm heading out. Got all these parcels to drop off in various points. 3 different places I need to drop those off. Come on, let's get going, let's get out. I need to get something for dinner tonight. I think maybe I'll do some fish. That'll be nice, and then we can get back here, and if I get back in time I'm going to do some sewing. Yeah, I am. I managed to drop off 5 of my parcels in one place. I went to a post office that also took every deliveries. So I've come to Lidl now. I've got to drop off 1 parcel that I've sold on Vinted and pick up 1 that I've brought. I know it's counterproductive. I should just be selling, but I can't help it. Once I get on that app, I just find something I like. So come on, let's go pick up and drop off. So that's parcel dropped off, parcel picked up. Shopping for dinner tonight is purchased. My knee, I've realised that I can do 2 things. I can either walk quite quickly but with quite a bad limp, or I can walk really slowly. It still hurts but there's less of a limp and less pain. It's like a more considered walking. It means I walk really slowly, but I've decided to try and do that as much as possible, because what I don't want to do is this really bad limping that I'm doing then cause other problems, because my body's trying to compensate for the fact that I've got a dodgy old limp. So yes, slow and steady, that's what I'm saying. I went slowly round the supermarket. I walked slowly across the car park, but yeah, it'll get there. Talking of it will get there, did I tell you that I spoke to the doctor this morning? I can't remember if I did. She's very pleased with my blood pressure. I'm very pleased with my blood pressure because it's doing good. And I said to her how much I'm missing being able to walk, because number one, walking makes me feel good. Number two, walking is great for weight loss, and I'm missing it. I'm missing being able to move about. So I did say, if the exercises that I'm doing don't sort it within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to go in and see her. Right, got everything I need for dinner. Let's have a look at this. Let me pop you there. I'm excited about this. Oh, it feels lovely. Oh, it's a little bit shorter than I thought, but it feels good actually. Let me go try it on. Good news, I love the dress. It is a tiny bit tight, but it's a keeper. I think it cost me, I'll double check, but I'm sure I paid like £6 for it. Brand new Peruna dress with the labels on. I love the feel of the fabric. It's beautiful. Got a couple of hours, gonna do some sewing. I should really be doing video editing, but that can wait. The pillowcase that I'm turning into a necklace. This is how far I've got. This is the one I messed up on. I mean, can you see? I made a mistake and then I tried to rectify it, and then it was just like a, well, it's just a disaster. I'm not going to try and fix it. I'm going to make another one. And I'm going to continue sewing it until I have got what I need. I'm itching to start another project and just disregard this one. But I'm not. I'm like, Lisa, just finish it. All I'm aiming for is to get better. A little bit at a time. I'm not by any means striving for perfection. I've just sewn another tube and I've managed to catch both sides. I've tried to go as slow as possible, but I mean, it's really difficult. The foot pedal on my machine is either go or stop. I just would like a really nice slow, but I just can't do it. It's like learning to drive. You know when you're trying to do the clutch? I'm like, go, oh, stop, go, stop. Yeah. Anyway, I'm pleased with that. I've got to turn it inside out now. I think that's my neatest and the easiest one I've sewn so far. I think I've done quite well. I'm really pleased with what I've done, but I'm going to pack up now because it's going to take me a while to get this room back to normal. All packed away. You wouldn't even know I've been here. So I'm going to go and catch the bus, go and meet Mr. Warner from work. The rain is coming. Let's take the tea with us. I mean, I'm glad I didn't have an ice cream today. I was so tempted. On the way down there, I was like, I'm going to have an ice cream today to celebrate losing 2 stone. And then I was like, really? Really? I had a cup of tea instead. But anyway, we've just got in just as it's about to start pouring with rain again. And I'm going to make some dinner. Hello and welcome to Wednesday. Well, it's early afternoon. I finished work, not just for today, but for the week. So that's great. I am heading out to meet Fran. Google Maps say I'm 18 minutes away walking. Now, thinking that my leg's a bit slow, I've added a few more minutes onto that. So come on, let's go. It's a beautiful day, by the way. Rain's cleared, clouds cleared, blue sky and sunshine. That looks like it's a bit industrious. Let's stop at the shop and buy something delicious to take to Fran's. So I bought some biscuits. I'm walking really slowly, so my knee, I can feel every single step, but I'm just trying to walk properly and slowly. Well, good afternoon to you. Mr. Warner is just finished work. Let me fill you in on the afternoon. I went round to see Fran and boy, did we have a great conversation. We went deep and that's exactly the way I like my conversation. Thank you, Fran, for a really great afternoon of good conversation. Yeah, perfect. Anyway, after I left Fran's, I was like, right, can I make it down into town to meet Mr. Warner and I hobbled down here. My knee is getting better, I keep saying that. It is getting better, but I got halfway down and I was like, I can't do it, I can't do it. I did it. I waited on the bench, I listened to my audio book, did a bit of crochet, waited for Mr. Warner, and here we are. So that's my afternoon. We're heading back to the caravan now. Football is on tonight. Oh yes, very excited. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Thursday. We've been busy this morning, busy doing boring jobs. Thursday morning has turned into our life laundry sort of day. It's where we do all the jobs. We are about to go out. We've got a whole list of errands to do and most of them we can stop at Sainsbury's for. So there's a clothing bank at Sainsbury's. I've got a vintage parcel that I need to send. I can do that at Sainsbury's. We need to get something for dinner. I can do that at Sainsbury's. And there's a couple of other little bits and pieces, so come on, let's go and get these jobs done. Oh, by the way, the weather forecast said it was going to rain today. So far not raining. Done some washing as well today. Been doing all the jobs. One last bag, Mr. Warner. That feels good doing that. Next job is to drop the vintage parcel off at the lockers just down here. Confirm, and in it goes. So we got the shopping, that's in the boot, just waiting for Mr. Warner. We forgot to ask if there was a bureau de change here. Mr. Warner's just gone to see if there is one here and if he can change some pounds into euros, ready for next week's adventure. So Mr. Warner, did you get your euros?
I got some euros.
Excellent.
So I went in and asked a very young, lovely, polite young lady who worked there, and I said, oh, can you tell me where the bureau de change was? And she said to me, what's one of those?
Okay.
So I then proceeded to tell her what a bureau de change was, and she looked very blankly at me. She goes, oh, she said, when I first started here, I think there was a little hut in the corner over there. She said, now it's all done by the cash machine. We've got a euro and it gives out euros or dollars. They've got a cash machine outside.
Oh really?
That doesn't. You can use it. It only dispenses euros and dollars. It's
been a very lazy day. I'm going to switch the TV on as well. See what's happening at Wimbledon. Do you know, I don't watch doubles very often, but when I do, it's always like such a great watch. Mr. Warner, you're a bit quiet out there. What are you doing? Stripping down the Hoover. So we went with an easy dinner tonight. We've got these two Scottish salmon en croûte with a green veg medley. Not much prep to do there, just stick them in the oven. So I just stuck those in the oven. Let's go see how Mr. Warner's getting on with that Hoover. Oh, that's in lots of bits, Mr. Warner.
You'll be alright. So today's the day. We're taking the BMW to one of our viewers' husband's garage in Paynton, and we're going to get it up in the air, have a good look over it, see if we can replace some bits. I meant to say good morning and welcome to Friday. We're going to get the car up on some ramps to have a look before we go on this epic journey if there's any other little bits and pieces that need fixing. So let's go. So I just arrived. Let's go and have a word with Nick. We've got the wheel off. We found out that the drop link, which is down the back here, is knackered, which is what's making all the banging noises on this side. The other side's not too bad. This little bar here, which basically holds the anti-roll bar, and it's basically rattling around, so we'll get that changed. This is the bit. One end's fine, one end's broken, so we're just waiting for this to come. It'll stop it knocking. So we've moved on a little bit. We're now trying to find the oil leak. So we've literally taken loads of the bit of the engine out. Nick, who owns the garage, I don't want to take up too much of his time, but we're just trying to locate the oil leak in this car, just to see if we can slow it up a little bit. So we found the oil leak. It's the fuel filter cat housing where it joins to the block. It's all wet around there, so that's the only place that we can think it's coming from after having a right trace back right through. It has a seal in it and we think it's blown, so we're pretty sure that's where the oil leak's coming from, but that to do is a monster job, so I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Basically you need to take all the alternator off, all the powered steering pump off just to get to it, so I think I'm just going to have to do 40 quid's worth of oil on the trip and bear with it. So we've done what we can. We haven't fixed the oil leak, but we know where it's coming from, and Nick kindly has not charged me anything, but I'm going to put some money in the pot for Paul for the donation. And the garage is called Motorcare, just off Manor Road in Paignton, so come and see them if you need your car fixed. Nick wouldn't take any money off me at all, even though we used some parts, so he said donate some money to the charity, which was lovely of him. But I am going to take you out for dinner, Nick, I promise. When we get back from this valley, me, you, Lisa and Fran will be out going out for something to eat, because I've been there for about 5 hours taking up his ramp time. If you do live local, Motorcare, just behind the Ship Inn on Manor Road in Paignton. Go and see Nick and he'll sort you out. So it's a garage that's been there a long time. How are you?
I'm good. More importantly, how are you? How's the car?
We've done a drop link on it,
yeah,
which is much stop the knocking. Still a little chattering, we don't know what that is. It could be one of a load of things, but it's all safe. So that's the main thing. And we have found out where the oil leak is. We spent probably 2 hours looking for the oil leak. So
I've been swimming. Yeah,
have you?
Yeah, I have. I've been swimming and I'm very pleased with myself. But let me catch up with Mr. Warner and we'll check in a bit. I've got to bring my own sunshine today. Gonna make Greek kebabs and I'm going to do some whipped feta as well. Mr. Warner is not a huge fan of feta, so this is primarily just for me. I'm also trying to use up some of the bits that are in the fridge, so I'm going to cook a bit of chorizo as well. Look at that rain now, it is absolutely pouring down.
Charged.
Well, Mr. Warner, dinner is ready. Welcome to the contents of our fridge. So we're off out, not for a lovely evening of wine and walking and great views and conversation. No, we're not off out for that. We're off to the shop where I'm going to pick up my knee supports that I'd ordered. Oh, it's all rock and roll here. I have in here a couple of knee braces for my knee. Thank you to everybody for all your suggestions for things to try for my knee. I really appreciate all your advice, so thank you. When I went in, Glenn said don't come out without some deliciousness, so I brought some chocolate and Glenn was hoping for cake. He should have been more specific. He should have said I would really like some Battenberg. So, is this the solution? Oh, they look massive, don't they? Let's have a look. Well, here we go. Let me give it a try on. That was it, Mr. Warner. A little bit of a quiet week after last week's busyness.
Yeah, it's sort of like the lull before the storm.
Yeah, because next week it's all go. When we put out next week's vlog, we will be coming to you from somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, we should be around the Alps somewhere.
We can't wait to share that with you.
Yeah, providing we make it.
So, for this week, all that's left to say is a huge thank you for watching. Take care, have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Bye!
Cheers, bye!